From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Minnesota Twins. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound in this one, Zebby Matthews. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
About to get started here, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0-1. The Jays have raced out of the gate to start the season. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, you mentioned how well they played, Boog, and I think it's a sign of things to come. You don't win as frequently as they have by accident.
Ball.
Got it. 1 out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Addison Barger.
Well, his teammates keep feeding him, and he keeps on eating. Top 5 in the American League in RBIs, and he's become a go-to guy you want to see at the plate. If you root for this team, he's the guy you want up there with runners on base right now.
First pitch misses. And a rope into center field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swinging it well in the series so far. He's 5 for 9. Oh, 1 down. In the air, center field. And there's 2 away. Throw sails over his head at first. That's in for a strike. Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And now Kazuma Okamoto. That one almost got him.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 3 of this 4-game series. That one finds the zone, and a count 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Next offering is downstairs. Alejandro Kirk on deck for the Blue Jays. That's in there. 3-2 now. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Rips one to right. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. 1 run across, coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 3.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Andres Jimenez, the next to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Runner at second, 2 down. Bounced up the middle. Lee whips it to first on the run. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question.
Two on, 2 outs. Runner on the go. Oh, he throws it away. The tag, and he's out. So not the best base running or defense there, but that'll do it for the inning. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the show, Canada. Back in Minnesota. And the starter for Toronto, Trey Savage. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
That's a strike.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
Slider, middle inside.
That's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Out towards right center field. He's got it. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Byron Buxton. 1 out man at first. So up next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner.
4-seam fastball, high inside.
Hee-haw!
Slider, middle inside.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Splitter, low middle.
Got him swinging.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
No.
4-seam
Larnach
fastball,
off of first
high
with 2
inside.
away.
Hey.
Splitter, low outside.
Right through there for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail in this one 3-0. Back at Target Field, and now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
Sanchez.
Ground ball right side. Clemens takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Luis Urias.
strike on the inside corner. Swing and a bouncer. Kreidler sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer will hit next. And a foul ball. Just missed.
No, that's it.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Twins, Victor Caratini. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Slider. Middle inside.
The 1-1. That's to third. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
Oi!
Splitter. Low middle.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
0-2 now. Got him looking for the K. That K is his third of the game.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Royce Lewis at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Check swing, and he went. 0-2 now.
Fastball. High outside.
Ball.
Slider. Low outside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0.
Speed, that's the goal. I still win with my back against the rope. I can't take.
Back at the ballpark, and one of the things that's been happening lately, hot hitting as we take a look at the numbers this month. Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really
dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third, and he's got a leadoff triple.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Ball one.
He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Line, and that's a base hit. In to score from third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Barger stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Zebby Matthews will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. On the mound now for the Twins, number 78.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
In the air to left center. Larnach under it. And there's one away. Now here is Alejandro Kirk. He drove in 2 with a double his first time up.
No, that's a ball.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That one way inside. And that'll load the bases.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Andre Jimenez.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and it's 5-0. So bases loaded with 1 away. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. Rips that one to right. And he makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. In to score from third. In there safely.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Ball 1.
Inside, and it hit him. And now the bases are loaded.
The batter, number 4, designated hitter.
Here's George Springer. Right through there for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Just missed. This ball's chopped on the ground. Takes it himself as they escape the bases loaded jam. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. We head down. Back in Minnesota, bottom of the inning.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
4-seam fastball.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Ball.
Splitter. Low outside.
Next
Ball
pitch
3.
misses. Full count
Four-seam
now.
fastball. High outside.
Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Ryan Kreidler, the next Twin up to hit.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Yeah.
Feels like the fastball's catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Comes up empty.
Another 0-2 count right here.
outside.
Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 0-2. Got
Strike
him
3.
looking. That's a strikeout. Kreidler wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges.
Low inside.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
On the ground right side. Guerrero steps on the bag. 2 away now.
Up next for the Twins, the left fielder, number 9,
Four-seam fastball.
Trevor
Middle outside.
Lorna.
Oh, and he hit
Dead
him.
ball. That got him. Take first.
2 outs, runner at first. Byron
inside.
Buxton now at the plate.
Drive.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Ball. No.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Fastball for a strike.
Splitter. Low middle.
And
Hard.
that's ruled a
Three.
swing. It's a strikeout. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Believe in them schemes if you want to. Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do what we major. Got it grind till it take all your pain away. It takes us to save us.
Ball.
Activity
Outside.
in the bullpen. Cody Funderburk, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Festa also getting ready. And the 1-0. In the air, right field. Wallner in position. And there's one down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ball.
Sliced hard but foul. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Chop to the left side. Kreidler. Over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, Addison.
2 outs, base is empty. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, number 7, Kazuma Okamoto.
Out towards right center field. Pulls it in on the run. And that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Twins nothing. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Back in target field. So far, he's picking up right where he left off coming into this one, Siggy. Whatever he's eating lately, don't change a thing.
Well, a really impressive outing so far, and he told us pregame about the importance of getting off to a good start against this lineup. Doing it again today.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Low inside.
On the ground to the left, Okamoto. To first.
He's out.
One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Clemens stands in now and watches strike one.
Outside.
Comes up empty.
Slider. Low inside.
That's
a
a
ball.
really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Way inside.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Splitter.
The Blue Jays up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Splitter. Low middle.
And
Ball.
it skips into dirt.
Slider. Middle outside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another.
5 foul
Splitter.
balls in this
Low
at bat
middle.
so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each
Four-seam
pitch,
fastball.
even though there hasn't been a
High
ball in
inside.
play yet.
This one in the air center field. Varsho settles under this one. 2 down.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Good looking fastball right there. Surprised he didn't take a rip at that. I think he got locked up a little bit.
At 96, that pitch is in
Four-seam
for a strike.
fastball. High inside.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
Well, these Blue Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
On the ground. Slings to first. One away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Hook one.
The 0-1.
Ball too high.
In the air to left center. Buxton turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Jesus Sanchez digs in now. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. In the air, left field. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Twins, Austin Martin.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Middle outside.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Twins.
Brooks Lee getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
And
Ball
another
two.
ball.
Splitter. Low middle.
Tap foul at the plate.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Just
No,
missed.
outside.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Lewis leads off first with one away. So a
Ball
walk
four outside.
puts runners
Take
at
your
first
bait.
and second.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Lined into right. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Trevor Larnach, the next to hit. Swing and a pop-up. That's out number two. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boo. Light tower power?
that's right.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot
Ball
of guys
one.
throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Slider. Low outside.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings. Welcome back as we look at the highlights from today's game so far. Stepping in, Luis Urias. On a line. Buxton makes a nice running catch. One pitch and one out.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Check swing. He went. Strike one. And ball one. That's off the inside corner. Ball two. Inside. Just missed. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
One down, and now it's Dalton Varsho. That one ripped, but foul. Comes up empty. That one just misses. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. The 1-2. He goes down looking.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And first offering is fouled off. Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. And that's downstairs and outside. Springer off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Down the line, it's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next to the Blue
Hooked around
Jays,
that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Next to hit, Addison Barger. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Foul ball. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. 1 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Four-seam fastball.
The Jays up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball.
Splitter. Low outside. Splitter. Low inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. 2 down, bases empty. So up next for Minnesota, Victor Caratini. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So that removes their last challenge. The wind to kick the 2-0.
Slider. Middle outside.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
Four-seam fastball.
2 down, nobody on. And that's outside.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Stays alive.
Four-seam fastball. Middle
Payoff
outside.
pitch. And they'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Four-seam fastball.
The second baseman,
Outside.
Fouled off left side.
Four-seam fastball.
And the 0-1.
Low inside.
Foul ball there.
Splitter.
The 0-2.
Low outside. Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Cody Funderburk.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Hit weakly on the ground. Martin over to first.
Got him.
In
That's
time.
an out.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And that misses.
Inside.
And that's ball 1. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Justin Topa, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Still able to
Got him.
get it
That's an
there
out.
in time. And they get it out on the play.
The shortstop, Andre Jimenez.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Two down, nobody on. And a bunt towards third. Not in time.
Maybe.
That's a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Now here is Jesus Sanchez.
High.
The 0-1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Move to second. And he's out. And they got him. That ends the inning. It's the Blue.
Now pitching for the
We're
Blue
back
Jays.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Braden Fisher.
Compared to some days, this
No,
is a pretty
that's a
low
ball.
leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
The 1-1. Fastball for a strike.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
And now the count is
Overhand
even.
curve. Low middle.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And next for Minnesota, Brooks Lee. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Slider. Middle inside.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Twins. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Justin Topa.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Ball 2.
Next pitch is outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That's a laser base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the second baseman.
Here's Luis Urias. Quick move to first. Sanchez dives back in safely. Command has been the issue, no doubt. What are you seeing?
Well, it looks like he's fighting against himself instead of just working with himself and allowing his mechanics to flow. He's trying to overthrow instead of allowing things to just sort of naturally develop.
One down. Runner on the move. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. One out, the runner at second, and we're in the top of the eighth. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. That takes care of Springer.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Varsho in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And the 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. In comes the runner from third. It's 7-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Misses the sweeper. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw to third. Safe.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
Here's a 1-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-2.
That's the ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Inside. Full count now. Set down on strikes. That ends the inning.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brendan Little.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
This one in the air center field. And there's one down. Here's Byron Buxton.
Curve. Middle outside.
A little bit low.
That's
and
down.
It's 1-0.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
That one fouled off.
Sinker.
The Twins with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Sinker. Low outside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Cutter. High outside. Sinker. Low inside.
Ball.
Sinker. Low inside.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Overhand
This guy's
curve.
sink has so much
Low
drop in it. It's
outside.
almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he
Overhand
gets swings and
curve.
misses.
Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Twins retire. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. David Festa.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
Tap foul at the plate. Here's 0-1. Vesta, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a sinker.
Ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
That missed by a lot. And that is ball one.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Action in the pen down there. Taylor Rogers, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. Throw to third. He's safe.
In this game, you got to take what the other team is giving you. And right there, they were giving him a steal of third base. Didn't check his lead. Catcher doesn't throw very well. So you got to take that bag. Get your team that much closer to scoring a run.
That one misses. Full count now. Left field. Fair ball. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and it's an 8-run lead. Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Over to Martin. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the ninth. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Popped up left side. Lee. And that is that. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. The Jays are out in front.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Number 62.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Middle outside.
Swings through it for the K. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Low outside.
Caratini in the box now. No balls in a strike. Up the middle, Urias. And there are 2 outs. 0 for 3 in this one.
High inside.
Ball. No.
2 down, nobody on. They're the last half of inning number 9. And that chance handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take the first 3 games of this 4-game set.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
8-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long